thank you so much for clicking on this video. I really appreciate y'all. I realize it's been a minute since I've been on YouTube, so I promise to deliver with this video, hopefully. So today we're going to be doing my everyday makeup routine, which I don't wear makeup every day, obviously, because I'm lazy. But when I do wear makeup, this is my typical routine. And also, so I have a confession for you guys. A lot of you guys have been commenting on my Instagram about my pink hair, saying how much you loved it, and just y'all have been really nice, showering me with compliments about my hair. But I have a confession. But I have a confession. This hair is a wig. Yes, a wig. And I bought it for $40 off of Amazon. So later in the video, I'm gonna do a wig try on with the 2 wigs that I bought from Amazon. And I'm so excited for you guys to see that. But for right now, we're gonna jump into the makeup tutorial. So just a quick disclaimer, I know nothing about makeup, nothing. But I have to put something on my face occasionally, so when I do decide to try, this is what I do. So we're going to start with the eyebrows, and I just use a little like eyebrow pomade for this. And then I take my brush, I don't know the names of these, but it's the really thin pencil looking one, and it's angular. And I just dip it in my pomade, and I start from the outside of the brow. It's hard to do this on camera. I start from the outside of the brow and just kind of make it a little bit thicker. We're basically just penciling in the empty spots. Because I don't know how to completely reshape my eyebrow, I'm not gonna try to do all that much. I just want to fill in the sparse spaces, because nobody wants empty looking eyebrows. That's just kind of gross. And I had an instance where I tried to do my eyebrows myself, and it was a failure. And I basically, the blade or something, I tried to use one of those microblades, and it was too wide, and it basically cut off part of this eyebrow. So I kind of have to like reconstruct the beginning of that brow, and it's really hard because it looks fake, because I don't know what I'm doing. So if you see me out in public and my eyebrows are struggling, just know I tried. I tried. Don't judge me. Oh. Okay, so that brow's about as good as it's gonna get. And then we're gonna go into this one. Start at the corners and just make it a little bit thicker. And we're just gonna kind of like follow the natural arch. Like I said, I'm not trying to reconstruct anything because inexperienced, but we don't want to get too outside of the natural lines of our brow, because that's when it can start to get a little bit crazy looking. And on the inner corners of my eyebrows, I just kind of do like a diagonal shape up until I get to the top corner, just so I'm not, you know, completely making a new shape. This just kind of helps me stay in the lines a little bit better. And sometimes afterwards I'll go through and I'll like take my finger and just go along that natural line to get the excess. Let's fix this one a little bit more. I'm so like anal about my eyebrows, because like I can never get them how I want them, but at the same time I feel like I need to fix them like obsessively. So, you know, a little bit darker of a brow, it's not a crazy flattering shape, because I need to get my eyebrows waxed, but it'll do. And I like to take an eyeshadow and just kind of like, because I don't have the little powder, but I take my Naked palette and just kind of fill in those really sparse spots with a powder. Nothing crazy. And if you guys have any makeup tips, drop them in the comments below, because your girl needs help. She needs help. But it's all good. Okay, so brows are finished. And then we're gonna go into the foundation. Where did my, oh my gosh, I swear I had a little sponge somewhere. Found it. So the foundation I'm using is the Lorax Perfection. I don't really know all that much about it other than I found it in Kohl's and I liked it. And this is the shade Medium Tan, because I haven't been to the tanning bed through the winter season. Usually I go like once or twice to maintain a glow, but this is pretty pale for me. Yeah, I tan easily, but this is my winter shade, even though it's springtime. So back to the makeup. Before I use my sponge, I like to dampen it a little bit. So right now I'm just wetting my sponge and just squeezing the excess out of it. That sounds really gross. But we're just gonna kind of shake that out. I don't know why you're supposed to dampen it, but I learned that from a makeup artist and I just kind of like stole it from her, and it's been working pretty well since I did it. And then what I do is I just take, this is probably really wrong, but I just take a few dots of foundation, and I'm probably wasting a lot of product, but what I do is I just kind of pat it out, and I'm just kind of spreading the product all around. And I'm not trying to like beat my face, because you know you need to be gentle on your skin, but I'm just kind of like lightly patting that out, spreading it out. Like I said, don't judge me if this is wrong, but this is how I do it. And I like to get a little bit on my eyelids just so they match the rest of my skin, just as like a good base color. I make sure to go all the way up into the hairline. And now my face is getting really light. I've noticed that my face never matches the color of my neck. So sometimes I'll, like even without foundation, so sometimes I'll go through and just try to like make it blend into my neck, but not too much, because when you're trying to put clothes on and you got foundation all on your neck, then that's gonna get all over that white t-shirt that you're trying to pull on, and then you're gonna look dirty and you're gonna be unsatisfied. So that's my little tangent on foundation. Alrighty, so foundation done. And after I do my foundation, I've heard about baking. I don't know what it is, but I know it has something to do with powder. But this is my version of baking. So in order to brighten up my skin, I use a powder, and this is just an e.l.f. powder. And I just kind of like take it and put it all over my face. And now it's in my eyebrows. It's all good. I put it all over my face, and then I just kind of like I'm being excessive. And then I just kind of like let it sit, because like I know this looks really stupid right now, but I just kind of like let it sit for a minute. That way it brightens up my skin and gives me that matte looking finish, because I don't want to I have combination skin, so it's not like extremely oily, but I don't want to go out with even more oily looking skin because I'm not good at that like finished dewy look. So I try to mattify my look. So I'm just gonna take a brush, and it's been sitting long enough, so I'm just kind of gonna spread that out. Make sure I don't have any white spots just sitting on my face. And if you can see, like, it's already given me that much brighter of a complexion. Just kind of really like brightens up your face. So yeah, blemish is gone, face bright, all that good jazz. And then what I'm gonna do is, this is L'Oreal True Match powder. And I've turned this into my bronzer because I accidentally bought a shade that's way darker than my skin. If you can see this, like, look at that. How did Jameson come on? Like, how did I even think this was an option for my foundation? Like, I blew my mind. But I'll take a little bit of this, and then I'm gonna apply it on my cheekbone. And I try to make it to where it looks like the illusion of a really high cheekbone. And because this is so dark, I don't want to like overdo it. Like I said, be gentle on me because my contouring skills are 0. Dramatic because this is just like everyday wear, and I'm not one of those that wears a ton of makeup, even though this is like my no makeup routine. And then I take it and I put some on the sides of my forehead, just kind of like in a 3 motion down to my temple, because you want the illusion of a smaller forehead. So I just take a little bit more powder and put it at the top of my forehead. Then going back and doing this 3. Another thing about this wig is look at those baby hairs. Like, I love that. Like, it just looks so natural. But anyways, and then I take some and I go under my jawline just to really emphasize that. That's one thing I do like, my bone structure. Thank the Lord. That Indian in me gives me those high cheekbones. And yes, I am mixed with several things. I have black, white, and Native American. I have Cherokee and Creek blood in me, and then on my mom's side, and then I also have Seminole on my dad's side, and he's mixed, not full black. So if you can imagine, I'm just one little concoction. Did I take something to do on this side? Oh. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm sorry, guys. And then on my nose, I try to do like a really thin line on both sides of the bridge of my nose. And then underneath, I take this and I just kind of, it's supposed to give you the illusion of a shortened nose. And I just take my beauty blender thing and blend that out on my nose. And the thinner the line is with the bronzer, the smaller your nose is gonna look and the more narrow. So you don't wanna have like this huge, like really thick line, because then that's gonna make your nose look ginormous. Let's see. What else do I do? Oh, highlighter. So we're gonna finish up the nose. So I use this highlighter, it's almost completely gone. I forgot the name of it. I think it's Maybelline Master Chrome, and oh my gosh, this is the best highlighter I've ever used in my life, which is not saying a lot, but like, I love it, and I've been using it for a while now. So I'm gonna take some and go on the tip of my nose and just kind of highlight that, give that cute little button nose effect. And then down the center between where we place the bronzer, I just kind of draw a thin little line with the highlighter just to kind of highlight the bridge of my nose and the tip of my nose. Oh, and my cheeks. How did I forget the cheekbones? And then I'm gonna take this brush and highlight the very tops of my cheekbones and just do like a little 3 from the temple. Not too much, because you're just highlighting the very top of your cheekbone. Ladies, I know I don't know a lot about makeup, but I do know that it looks bad when you have highlighter over your entire cheek. Like, that's not what it's for. It's to highlight your cheekbones, not your entire face. I mean, you're glowing anyways, you're beautiful, but let's just stick to the cheekbone. So, the cheekbone, right here, a little 3, and I don't want too much, so ta-da! And then, oh no, I forgot to use my moisturizer before I put any of this on. I use the Rodan & Fields moisturizer, and I like it a lot. As you can see, it's almost out. And then I'm really simple. I don't have my eyelash extensions any longer, so I just kind of take my mascara and just wiggle it a little bit so that I coat all of the lashes. You don't want to do too many coats, because then it starts to look not like a natural lash. Just take it and wiggle it, coat those lashes, and then the bottom lashes, I just wiggle it again. I have to be very careful with the bottom lashes, just because I don't want them to look like caked up and nasty. I want that natural looking lash. And ta-da! Here's my makeup look. Okay, you guys, so now we're gonna move on to the wig portion. I have this pink wig, as you can see, I love it. I'm gonna show you guys how I put it on. So you'll get to see me in my wig cap. And then I'm gonna show you the blonde wig that I bought. I posted a picture on my Instagram with this wig as well. No, that was my personal Instagram. Comment below if you think I should open my personal Instagram up to the public, because that one's currently private. It has a different name as well. But anyways, so back to this wig. Okay, so as you guys can see, I am back to my natural hair. It's a little ratchet looking because I just took the wig off. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my hair and I'm going to basically just gather it to where I look like I'm bald. Yeah. So gather it at the base of my neck, and I'm just gonna wrap the ponytail around twice and then twist my hair to where it's in a little bun looking thing, and then I'm gonna secure the hair bow again. So now I have this little like ugly looking twist at the back of my hair. And then I'm gonna take the wig cap and I'm gonna slide it from the back of my head to where I look like a little like pea head. I don't even know what to call this. Oh, beautiful. I'm bald. But anyways, okay, so the way the wig works is, it's a little bit wild, but it has this lace on the edge, and that's just gonna lay down flat and look like it goes like with your skin. But the lace is in there, and then also there's some clips. So typically, this lace has like a center part, but I cannot stand that center part look because it just looks so like my hair just looks a mess. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to flip this to where the part is moved a little more to the side, and then I'm going to take these clips on the inside and just secure them wherever the second clip is. And I'm just sliding these clips like under the wig cap. And there we go. Like, look how easy that was. And another reason that I've been wearing this wig lately is to basically help my hair grow, because not only is it protected from the outside elements, but if I just slather, I have curly hair, naturally curly hair, so if I just slather some conditioner in it after I get out of the shower, twist it at the base of my neck, and then throw a wig on, my hair is not only protected for the whole day, but it's hydrated. So just a quick little tip on trying to grow your hair: just buy a wig, you know. So the next wig we're gonna try on is the blonde one. Okay guys, so this right here is the blonde wig that I bought off of Amazon as well. Both of these wigs were about $40. This wig has the dark roots with the light blonde hair, which I love the blonde, but I don't know how I feel about the roots on me, just because I don't think I'm meant to have such dark roots. It just, like this right here with the pink, like the brown fade to the pink, perfect, because it's lighter. Dark roots, I don't know. So we're gonna try this wig on. Okay, you guys, so here is the blonde wig. I'm not really sure how I feel about it. I just don't know if the blonde complements my skin tone, just because it's like a cooler tone of blonde, not a warm tone, and I obviously have a warm skin tone. You know, like I said, the black roots, not sure how I feel about it. But overall, it's a really nice wig. This one did not have the lace in the front, so I'm surprised that the hairline turned out all right. This was all one length, and I just took some scissors and I cut the pieces in the front just so it had some layers, some bangs to it, just because I can't stand that all one length look. Like, that's just not my cup of tea. Sorry I keep flipping this wig, but you know, I'm feeling myself. That's the whole reason to wear a wig. So yeah, that concludes the little wig try-on portion. There is something that I wanted to talk to you guys about, and that is Herb Strong. And what this is this is CBD oil, and it helps with muscle recovery, cramps, anxiety. The CBD is good for a ton of things. It has a lot of healing properties, and I use this twice a day. I take one drop in the morning and one at night, and let me tell you, it has reduced my soreness by so much. Like, whenever I went through a little spell of not working out for a while, and then I tried to get back in the gym and hit it just as hard as I was hitting it, my body should have been so sore, you guys. Like, you don't understand. And I only had a little bit of soreness and discomfort with by using the CBD oil, when I should have been in pain, like not able to walk for my leg days. Like, it should have been bad, but the CBD oil really helped. So if you struggle with, you know, anxiety, all that stuff, I definitely recommend it as well, because not only does it keep me kind of calm and even, it helps me sleep. And I don't know about you guys, but I treasure my sleep. If I could sleep all day, I would. And if anything is going to help me sleep, then I'm gonna try it. Okay, you guys, so that concludes this video. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you all. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and, you know, like and subscribe so you can see more videos. I really appreciate you guys. You have a wonderful day. I love you all.